God don't sleep. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, God will take care of it, and they'll get what they deserve.
1 week after Dustin Hartline and Reagan Day's bodies were discovered in a car in Pearl River, family members are speaking out. Good evening. Tonight, Heartline's father spoke exclusively with Carice Jackman.
Speaking about his son's death and remembering the life he lived. She joins us now in the studio with more. Carice?
That's right, Ton and Natalie. The next step for Russell Hartline is preparing for his son's funeral. While he's somewhat relieved that his son's body was found, he is heartbroken beyond belief.
You actually saw the car?
Yeah.
It's the image he dreaded seeing, one that made him slam on his brakes while traveling on Highway 90, heading to the East Pearl River boat launch after hearing his son's body had been found.
On the highway was all of the sheriff's vehicles, and then the tow truck with the vehicle on the back of it.
Inside of the trunk of this 2011 Chevy Camaro lay his son, 28-year-old Dustin Hartline, shot in the back of the head. Also in the car, 20-year-old Reagan Day, shot twice.
That was kind of tough to see.
The two friends were last seen on February 15th in Pearl River. They were both on their way to Kenner before heading to a doctor's appointment in Baton Rouge. A tip led investigators to the boat launch. The next day, 4 people were taken into custody.
This was a carjacking gone bad. These 4 individuals that were arrested for first-degree homicide had planned this.
This isn't the first loss to hit Hartline. He lost his youngest son and Dustin's brother, Dalton Hartline, in 2016.
He actually passed on Dustin's birthday, which was just kind of added to the pain.
The pain remains unbearable. But now Hartline can only look towards the future, seeking justice for his son.
If I'm not mistaken, I think in Louisiana, that first-degree murder does warrant the death penalty, and I would hope that the DA is gonna push for that.
As they prepare for Dustin's funeral, Rustin Hartline does so knowing he won't give up on his child.
We'll be there in the courtroom, and we'll be keeping an eye on what's going on with that to make sure that they're held accountable.
Dustin Hartline was the father of 2 young boys. Russell Hartline says his family has set up a GoFundMe account for funeral services. They plan on laying him to rest this Sunday, and we will have that link for you on our website, wwltv.com.